The draft resolution has not been adopted.
The draft failed to get the minimum 9 votes in favour, with just 3 countries, Russia, China and Brazil, voting in favour, while the rest of the Council abstained, with Moscow's envoy failing to convince the majority.
Without an objective and transparent international investigation, the truth will not be uncovered as to what happened. Therefore, Russia, openly and constructively, is proposing to our colleagues in the Council that they adopt the resolution which instructs the UNSG to make proposals on establishing an international independent commission to conduct a comprehensive, transparent and impartial investigation into what happened. This is particularly important given the emergence of new facts and also the growing number of media versions as to what happened, with differing degrees of absurdity and reliability.
Danish, German and Swedish authorities say they've yet to conclude their investigations, with analysts citing the probe as very complex and comprehensive, while a New York Times report from March 7th pointed to new US intelligence suggesting that a pro-Ukrainian group carried out the attacks in an act of sabotage. The United States continues to reject any suggestion that it was behind the attacks.
The United States categorically refutes Russia's unfounded allegations leveled against us in relation to this act of sabotage. The United States was not involved in any way, period. As we have said previously, the international community cannot tolerate any deliberate actions to damage critical infrastructure. However, let us be clear on what Russia's draft resolution was and what it was not. It was an attempt to discredit the work of ongoing national investigations and prejudice any conclusions they reach that do not comport to Russia's predetermined and political narrative. It was not an attempt to seek the truth.
The majority of Council members did not support establishing an international investigation, while national investigations by competent authorities were still underway, amid calls for those investigations to be sped up.
While we have taken note of the expression of some dissatisfaction with the conduct of the current investigative processes, our own assessment is that it may be premature to launch or advocate parallel international investigations under the auspices of the United Nations, which does not have its own capacity for such investigations. Mr. President, as a country, we used our intervention during the 2 earlier meetings on this matter to urge all the parties and actors to exercise restraint and to cooperate in good faith with the national investigations currently underway.
The failed draft resolution was co-sponsored by China, Belarus, Nicaragua, Eritrea, Venezuela and the DPRK. Sherman Bryce, please, SABC News, New York.